Hi, I'm John with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we're going to be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember that anytime you work on an appliance, make sure that it is unplugged or the circuit breaker is turned off so there's no chance of electrocution. We're going to show you how to install the new felt drum seal for your Whirlpool dryer. It's a really easy job that only requires a Phillips head screwdriver, a flat blade screwdriver, a 5/16" nut driver, a putty knife, a wire brush, and a few minutes of your time. When you open the package, you'll get one new felt drum seal along with a tube of adhesive. The reason why you'd be replacing the felt drum seal is if there's an unusual noise during operation, if the dryer drum won't spin, if it takes too long to dry the clothes, or if there's not enough heat in the dryer drum. Start by pulling out the lint filter. And then use a Phillips head screwdriver to loosen and remove the two screws that hold the lint trap assembly to the top panel. Next, use a putty knife to release the two top locks. Position the putty knife up against the clip, press in, and the lock should be released. Release the other top lock in the same way. We can now tip back the top panel assembly. You'll need to disconnect the wiring harness that goes to the door switch. Use a small flat blade screwdriver to lift up to release the tabs, then separate the wiring harness. You'll need to remove the two screws that hold the front panel assembly in place. Use a 5/16" nut driver to loosen and remove the two screws. Lift up slightly on the front edge of the dryer drum and then tilt forward the front panel. Lift up on the front panel to release it from the two mounting tabs. Then remove the front panel assembly. We'll need to remove the dryer drum assembly. In order to do that, we'll need to disconnect the drive belt assembly. To remove the belt, you'll need to pull back on the idler pulley and then remove the belt from the drive pulley. With the drive belt disconnected, lift up and remove the drum from the dryer cabinet. The felt drum seal is located on the outside edge of the rear of the dryer drum. To remove it, lift up on the inner edge and slowly pull it off the drum. If removal of the felt seal is difficult, you can use a flat blade screwdriver to help pry it off the back side of the drum. Here's the old drum felt seal next to the new one. If you already have the new part, great. If not, you can get it from AppliancePartsPros.com. Along the edge of the drum will likely be remnants of the old felt seal. Use a flat blade screwdriver or a scraper tool to remove any remaining parts of the old seal. After scraping off most of the felt seal, you can use a wire brush to loosen and remove any remaining parts. Once the surface has been cleaned, it's now time to apply the adhesive. Oftentimes, if you try to apply the adhesive in this manner, it'll drip down the side of the drum. So one trick that we like to use is if you turn the drum on its side, you can apply the adhesive while rotating the drum. Now that the adhesive is installed, we can now turn the drum on its side and we can install the new felt seal. Make sure that this small inside portion of the felt goes on the inside of the drum and then rotate it around into place. Once the new felt seal is in place, allow about 20 minutes for the adhesive to dry. Reinstall the dryer drum. And then, if the tension pulley came out of its mount, reinstall it. Then, thread the belt through the pulley, pull the pulley back, and then mount the belt onto the drive pulley of the motor. Position the front panel so the bottom of it locates on the two mounting tabs. Lift up on the front edge of the dryer drum and then tilt the front panel into position. Thread in and tighten the two screws that hold the front panel in place. Reconnect the wiring harness for the door switch. We can now lower down the top, aligning the tabs, and then push it into place. Thread and tighten the 2 screws that hold the lint trap assembly to the top panel. Reinstall the lint filter. Reconnect the power cord, and then the dryer should be ready for use. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. And be sure to check out our other repair videos on our website, on our Facebook page, and on our YouTube channel.